welcome again to Red Bull Matchbox Race. We're here for qualification rounds 7 and 8. Let's look at our driver lineup for the first batch. Elisha Underwood drives a Hot Wheel manufactured Volkswagen Golf from 2018. Tanisha Grimes will be boldly racing in this stunning classic Ferrari 250. Convertible following convertible, Ina Brewer, competitor in 2021, brings their Jaguar to the raceway. Tyler Blake also competed in 2021 and drives this dinged-up Jaguar XJ220 from 1992. Abimael Astoria is looking sleek in this green and electric yellow Ford Mustang. Setimo Otsa races in a custom 2001 Acura Integra GSR from Hot Wheels. One of two Maestro manufactured vehicles in the competition is this Mini Cooper driven by Bernadette Muhammad. Followed by Henya Lina and the enormous rockets of this 2014 Salt Shaker. Elisha Underwood is off on her first run of the day. It's a pop out of suspension corner. Composed but slow here. And if the lack of G's in the loop is anything to go by, she'll want to improve. Run 2. This time she loses her rear, and that costs her into trailhead. This doesn't look like an improvement. Sure enough, the first time will have to do for her, but that'll put her right on the edge of elimination. Tanisha Grimes is up next. She's very quick here, conquers the suspenders. Flashes quickly through the bottom of the raceway. That was quick. She's off on run 2. Not quite as masterful at the top, but admirably rapid. No hesitation. High G's on the loop are a good sign. And Tanisha breaks that 7-second barrier. A solid outing. Ina Brewer got 60 seconds in 2021. They keep the car level out of suspension corner, but delay over the drop. They just make it through the loop. Not a good look. Starts run 2 with some speed. But it is lost out of trailhead. And that's just not how you want to see a driver tackle cupboards. 7:57 will just see them outside the present 32. Unfortunate. Tyler Blake is up next. She's not impressive, but solid through here. But hesitant out of trailhead. Did she slow down into Commie Corner? Oh dear, a terrible attempt. She's back up for run 2. This time a lot of steam lost on Poet Straight. And once again, very slow through cupboards. Dear, what happened there? Couldn't quite keep her wheel to the tarmac. Those times are nowhere near tournament quality. Abimael Astoria takes the raceway. That's very quick down suspension and Poet Straight. Did they strike the finish gate? I'll have to take another look at that. Sure enough, got air out of cupboard and went curbside. At least they landed, all wheels on tarmac. Here's their second run. Rides the barrier out of suspension corner. That leads to a touch of hesitation into the drop, but they are brilliantly quick through cupboards and, yes, high G's in the loop there. Now they'll be safe with a 7:10. Setimo Ota sets off. Wheels up. Oh no. Hopefully he's alright. Ended upside down by the lineup. What's happened? Yes, oversteer out of suspension corner. That's old Chestnut. Pops up onto the barrier and out. Run 2. Keeps it together. Quick at the top. Loses steam on the final straight, it looks like. He seems quicker than the loop suggests. Big pop out of the corner on run 3, touch of hesitation into the drop. Once again, slow through the gate. But he's facing the right way at least. That's what I thought, mid-sevens. Settimo will need to improve at the bottom of the park to be competitive here. Bernadette Muhammad follows. There's nothing much to say about this run. Looks alright. She's off on her second. A touch of oversteer out of suspension corner. That costs her bad out of trailhead. She's doing her best in cover to make up for it. Sadly, a 746 is on the edge of elimination. Peñalina and their salt shaker are up next, crawling to the start gate. That's not quick through Poets Straight or out of trailheads, but they're okay through cupboards. Starting better here for run 2, but still nothing to write home about. Salt is not known to be an efficient or effective fuel, I guess, as these times corroborate. Goodbye, Henya. None of our drivers from round 7 have cracked the top 10. Lambaya Marja continues to sit pretty in provisional pole. Tanisha was just outside the 10, edging out Fuja Abdulmajid by 300ths for 11th, and Zabimael wins their tie by 500ths. The drivers from Dane to AC are hoping tournament placement doesn't come down to tiebreakers, but presently they are content in the mid-20s. Settimo Otsa is nervously on the cusp here, and drivers will have to beat 7.5 seconds to keep their tournament hopes alive. 5 of our round 8 were unable to achieve that and are heading home. We are on to round 8 of qualifying. Leading the way is Jonathan Kunal in this single-seater CFG 97. Tatiana Lees is hoping her 70s Stingray will fare better at Pumpernickel Park than it did on the Ridgeway course in 21. Young Guy Levia is our second competitor to take a split decision to the raceway. The first, Sang Hendricks, is currently P5. Environmentalist Sprinzel Dagzer brings no emissions to the park and will compete in this twin-mill Gen E. Sanaya Jarami is our only driver to bring a vehicle manufactured by Jada Toys to the raceway. Stepping away from her floral empire to compete is Laura Marazzi in a 76 Volkswagen Golf from Matchbox. And soon Patsy also drives a Matchbox vehicle. There's a turn tamer from 2013. Neptunus Linden will close out the episode in their gorgeous Lotus Europa special. Jonathan Kunal leads us off. Bit of a pop out of the suspenders, but carries some speed into trailhead. That's decent pace through cupboards. He's more controlled out of the corner in run 2, but lingers above the drop. Seems alright, perhaps a touch slow. And sure enough, just cracking 8 seconds is no longer enough. Jonathan is eliminated. Tatiana Lees is up next. There's no hesitation here, but it's not rapid. Still a decent run. She's off and run 2. Oh no, not this again. Oh, our finish cam catches the landing. That is awful. Evidently that barrier is not enough to counter the rampant oversteer we've been seeing. Terrible accident. Let's see it again. She almost corrects there, but too late. Through the leaves and dances next to the finish gate. Ouch. Happily, she's up and well for run 3. Slower in and out of trailhead this time, which is understandable. It's alright in the loop though. But a 748 isn't going to do it for her. She lands just outside the tournament bracket. Here's young Guy Levere. Bit of a pop, but very quick down the straight, right down the drop. There's a bit of air onto the finish straight. That looked good. Off with a bang. This is very pacey. Takes Comey Corner just a touch better than in run 1. Takes the loop really well. 7:02 will put them 10 positions back from Song Hendricks and the other split decision, but it's a solid effort. Sprinzel Degder is off. That's not quick through the suspenders, and he hesitates out of trailhead. That loop tells me he's not in with a chance, but he'll look to improve here in run 2. Once again, a bad exit of suspension corner and trailhead. His wheels leave the track in the loop. A 7:54 is 300ths of the pace of the twin mill of Ricer Besant and eliminates Sprinzel from the competition. Here's Xanaya Jarami. This is looking quite quick actually. Oh no, but she oversteers around trailhead and lodges her SUV curbside. That's an easy correction to make though. Let's hope she makes it. Loses her rear a bit, but flashes down Poet Straight. Only to lose speed in cupboards, it looked like to me. Third time's the charm, Sanaya hopes. Once again, very quick down the straight. Bit of hesitation out of trailhead, and just can't seem to master the quick corners of cupboards. These times are remarkably slow. Goes to show you that you've got to tackle cupboard with abandon, or it'll cost you. Laura Marazzi is swiftly down the starting straight and flashes through the suspenders. This is brilliant. Oh no, she's kissed the llama. I know it's a beautiful animal, but we'll have to take another look at that. Oh no, it's track maintenance again. Ouch, that's painful. Strikes the finger, smacks the llama, trickles to a stop. Hopefully the stewards have addressed the cupboard. Laura's on a second run. A bit of a wiggle out of trailhead, but no, the track remains off kilter and she's smacked the hands again. This is brutal. I've been told she'll get a free spa treatment from Pumpernickel herself as compensation. That's just painful. But she's brushed herself off and is off on... Oh no, she's off the track. She rode the barrier and fell, all the way to the bottom below the raceway. Look at this, oversteers onto the barrier and can't correct. Please tell me she gets to the bottom here on run 4. That's very quick. And yes, they've corrected cupboard straight, and she's pulling G's in the loop. Thank flower power she's made it. But once more onto the breach, Laura. Keeps it tidy, a bit slower maybe on Poet Straight. But she absolutely crushes the cupboard in final straight. Crushes 7 seconds as well. Worth the wait. What a roller coaster. Hopefully Antoon Patty's time on track is less eventful. This is good so far. Not brilliant, but decent. Slows a bit in Comey Corner. Off on run 2. This is much the same. Nothing flashy. Perhaps those off-road tyres are just removing the needed edge from Antoon's drive. 7:28 isn't awful, but it places Antoon in 34th, just outside the bracket. Our final driver for the episode is Neptunus Linton. That's a bit slow around suspension corner, bit of a correction at the drop, but admirable through cupboard. They've got more in them, I think. Back to the top. That's a better exit on suspension straight. No hesitation out of trailhead. Bit of a hop onto the final straight. And look at that. Very cheeky. Oh, 7:23 gives Neptunus provisional 31st. Wait, what's this? I've just been notified that 2 of our drivers have issued a challenge to the stewards. This is regarding cupboard straight. Here you see the camber that some of our drivers had to deal with. That's far off what it should be, feeding drivers straight into the pinky finger of the hands here. Here's the footage that accompanied Tyler's challenge. She comes into cupboard and does she make contact? Here she is on the left curb. And then sure enough, you can see a swerve right just there. The Miles evidence is similar. Let's look at that slow-mo. Just the smallest of evasive maneuvers. Both drivers have been permitted to run their qualifications again. Here's Tyler, hoping to beat an 8:46. I mean, look at how she takes trailhead. I don't think cupboard straight was the problem. You saw the corrected straight, and yeah, she doesn't make the loop. It is 200ths off her previous best. Ouch. She's got one more chance. Again. With these times, I'm not sure why she asked to run again. But rules are rules. I guess she's earned that 9:08. Neither run quicker than her previous. A Bimail will follow. They're looking to beat a 7:10. That's quick through the corrected cupboards, but that's slower again. Oh, a bit of a ride on the barrier, that slows them down. And nothing comes of their challenge either. So let's move on to the standings. Once again, our top 10 hasn't been touched. Laura Marazzi slots into 13th, with young Guy 600ths back in 16th. 1300ths comprise the difference between 21st and 30th, with 8 tire breaks therein. One of which is pushing Neptunus Linden to the brink of elimination, where 5 of our latest competitors unhappily sit already. And that's it for this episode. Thanks for joining us, and see you next time.